everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma aka Flares, and if you're new here I make lots of Animal Crossing content, so why not subscribe if you want to see more. Today it's very exciting because I finally unlocked the ability to create my cafe or restaurant on Happy Home Paradise, and I decided to go for the cafe. I just think that that's slightly a bit cuter, so that's why I'm going for the cafe, and I'm gonna do it very much a beachside theme. So I want blue and white, which is why I'm going for this exterior. I wanted to use the Happy Home Paradise flag bunting type thing. I don't know what you call that. Oh, an awning, that's it. So that's my exterior. I'm inside now. Lottie's done her spiel about the lighting. Yeah, look how fun it is. It's like a smart light bulb. You could have a disco in here. It's cool. I don't know how much I'll use it personally. Maybe if I ever make a nightclub or a disco, perhaps. Probably not. But anyway, so yeah, as I said, I'm going for a beachside theme, blue and white, maybe a little bit vintage, just something kind of cutesy and somewhere that I would like to hang out at the side of the beach. I had a bit of a struggle picking the wallpaper. In the end, I went for the blue painted wallpaper, and I really like this outdoor window wall. I know it's outdoor window, but this is the inside, so ignore that. But this is Animal Crossing. We can do what we like. We have creative freedom, so I'm gonna appreciate that and take it to its full advantage. I thought it'd be nice to have like a dessert counter here, because why not have a dessert, treat yourself and all that. So I'm going to have a dessert counter. I've just grabbed out some of the furniture that I wanted. I'm going to use this partition wall to hide away all the kind of backstage kitchen area, which is going to be a sink, maybe some rubbish, we'll see. Don't worry, this place will have a 5-star hygiene rating, for sure. So to keep in with the beach theme, I'm using kind of white and the lighter wood, which I really like. I've got the counter, the covered counters and the checkout. Are they called checkout counters or countertops or something like that? And I'm using them facing them outwards just because I prefer that way. It is nice with the kind of back, the fact that you could have it either way, but I'm gonna go with this for now. I tried incorporating some form of bigger kitchen, but I wasn't quite feeling it, so I changed my mind and went for the compact kitchen. I just think it's cute. It's cute and we like it, and we can have the fridge in there as well then, so we've got some nice kind of symmetrical kitchenness going on, which is good. It's good. So I'm gonna add in some smaller items now on top of my counters. The dessert carrot is super cute. I debated about using the blue one, but the blue just wasn't quite right, so I just went for the plain one. We need a register as well so people can make their orders and pay for their food. This is an absolute must for the kitchen, the afternoon tea set. Really like this item, and it really does remind me of something that you would see if you were going out for a posh afternoon tea. So that's a must item. The bread food item is another one of my favourite items. I'm going to imagine, well, there is croissants in there. Croissants and lots of good pastries are in there. So you can be salivating at the thought of enjoying some delicious pastry goods. Pastry is definitely one of my downfalls. I love a croissant or a pain au chocolat or something like that. Anyway, this is making me hungry. Yes, I'm talking about food yet again. That is something that we like to do on stream a lot. It seems to be one of the largest topics of conversation that we ever have. But anyway, on with the build. I mean, it's appropriate that I'm talking about food because it's a speed build for a cafe, but hey. So I've added in some more items, a cutting board, some dishes to the sink area. Just trying to find some more items. I know there's some really nice wall items as well for the kitchen, the really nice long kind of spice rack thing. I'm definitely going to have to try and find that. Oh, there it is. Oh, and it comes in a really nice customization as well, which is perfect for this kind of colour theme. I do like the bright and colourful one though as well. I'm not sure how I could incorporate that with a build, seeing as most of my builds aren't that colourful, but I'll give it a go at some point, I'm sure. I do like the cuckoo clock in white, just think it's a bit too chunky for this area, so I'm going to use the floral swag because, you know, it's got some swag to it. And then I'm going to add in some wall fans as well, because we're by the beach, it might be a bit hot. And I did want to add some form of light in over in this corner, just because it's a bit dark. I don't know whether it's due to the partition or if that's just how the corners work. So we've got a candle. There we go. Not going to provide much light, but you know, my lighting wall options weren't that great, so I had to make the most of it. As we're by the seaside, I'm going to include the soft serve lamp. Don't tend to use this much, but I thought it was quite fitting, and it's a bit kitsch, a little bit retro, so I like that. Adding in my favourite rug ever. I'm so happy that I've unlocked it already for this build, and also just for Happy Home Paradise in general. And then I kind of tried, this was me testing out some rugs. I thought about using this one because this is another personal favourite at the moment. It sticks around for a bit, but I'm not really sold on it, to be honest. For the entrance area, I wanted to add in the menu board with the desserts on, and I also wanted kind of a little check-in area. I know cafes don't tend to have like a host or something like that, but this is a very popular beach cafe, so we're gonna have one. We're gonna have a little reservation book. Think Betty's level, we'll go with that, but by the beach. If you're not from the UK, Betty's is a very nice kind of cafe. Normally in the north of England, like Yorkshire area, it's very traditional, very nice. Look it up on Google. Yeah, you could definitely go there for some afternoon tea and you wouldn't regret it. Right, tables wise, I wasn't really feeling any of the single one tile tables, which probably would be more fitting, but I'm going to try and make these ranch table work instead because I like the look of them. I like the way that they fit in nicely with the kitchen furniture that I've chosen. So we're going to try and make this work. I wanted to add in some sort of booth or sofa behind because whenever I go to a cafe or a restaurant, you know, people are always fighting to sit on the sofas. No one wants to sit on the hard chairs that are normally facing them. So that was my thinking for that. Not sure if I will keep the diner sofas. They are just slightly quite yellow. I know they're supposed to be cream, but maybe they're just a little bit too yellow for this build. And for the middle, I wanted some sort of nice shelves where I could display some items and just break up in between the chairs. So I've added in these ones. I preferred these slightly more. The magazine rack definitely wasn't supposed to be on the shelf. Just more than the wooden partition. Maybe because they've got more items on them, maybe they look a bit more coastal, I don't know. But either way, these are the ones I've gone for. Some more rugs. Tried to mix it up, but I just like the lacy rugs. I'm gonna be honest, they're just my favourite, so I'm gonna keep them. And then I wanted to include the floral, no it's not, it's the dried flowers because they're one of my favourite items, my favourite wall items, and in the blue they look really nice. And then over here I'm gonna make like a little condiment area where you can grab some sugar maybe for your coffee or some condiments. Ketchup is definitely my go-to, so we need that over here. And then I debated strongly what to put in the corners, so I did try and use a lamp, and I do like the chefula, I don't know how you say it, that tree thing. I really like that, so I'm going to try and incorporate that. Here's me deliberating over sofas again. In the end, I like the cleanness of the box sofa. I didn't want to use them because you can kind of see the black underneath, but I think they are the cleanest and smoothest kind of item to use. So that's what I've gone for in the end. Adding in some items on the tables as well, some lovely food items. There's that afternoon tea set again. and some coconut pancakes. I really like them. I don't know whether it's the blue plate or the pancakes so much. I don't even really like coconut, but I think that's a really nice item. And for the middle area, I'm going to try and work some more tables in. I think it might end up looking a bit too chunky, too full, so I might have to go back to the drawing board on the tables. I thought about adding in a nice little sofa area, but I think the lines were just too off here, so it really was a bit of a squeeze. This is me regretting choosing this size room. I do like the kind of more rectangular rooms as opposed to the squares, but it is hard work. Here's me realising my mistake in trying to fit so many big tables in. So I've tried to use the good old-fashioned wooden table instead. And it seems to work. So I'm going to move this one back here as well. Just fits more in. I can kind of tie in the tablecloth, which is good. That's good. So at least it's the same on those tables and also the ranch tables. So not too much kind of clashing, even though the table is a different colour. Anyway, it works. I'm going to deal with it. I'm going to enjoy it. I did want to try and add in something near the back, just something else. So I tried the piano. It just was too full. I wanted some sort of stereo or kind of music player, something like that would have been cool. I didn't like the options that were available, unfortunately. They were just not good. And do you ever realise that you're just scrolling through housewares instead of everything and then realise, oh, some of this furniture might not be there? So I tried the surfboard as well. The blue was too blue. It's more of a royal blue, which wasn't what I was going for. I tried the white one as well, which looks slightly better. Very random. So I did change it out eventually. I do just want something else. I don't know what it is that is missing. The teddy bear definitely wasn't what it was missing, but I'm going to add it in anyway. There we go. I don't know if at this point I'm just overthinking the build. Possibly, probably, definitely. What I'm going to do is just add in some ceiling lights and add in some wall furniture and just kind of leave it as is, I think. I think I'm just trying to overcomplicate things and think that it has to be full of things when in fact it doesn't. So if you're ever doing interiors and you're stuck and you think it's done, it's almost done, just don't overthink it. It probably is done. You just feel like you have to add something in. Right, there we go. And we're done. So I'm going to call Lottie. I've chosen my staff. I've chosen Blanche and, don't judge me, Shari, with her yellow hands. No connotations there at all. And now I'm just going to name the cafe. Again, don't judge me for this because I've gone for a very generic name, which is Beachside. So it's Beachside Cafe. There we go. By the end of this, I just wasn't feeling creative enough to think of something. So here is the finished product. Here are my staff in working. We won't talk about her yellow hands. And here are my clientele enjoying their delicious food. And that was the montage, ladies and gentlemen. So here is a photo that I chose. Everyone looks happy. Flip looked like he is about to devour that slice of cake. And here is the final part. We just need to take a photo outside. So that's pretty much the end of the video. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have enjoyed it, please remember to click the like button. And if you're not already part of the channel, don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to be trying to do a Happy Home Paradise video every week. So if you're enjoying them, by all means, stay tuned. I've also got a playlist totally dedicated to Happy Home Paradise. So check that out as well. So yeah, that's everything there is to say. Have a great day. And from my Happy Home Paradise team, bye-bye.